Well, good morning, everybody. It's got to be Monday, the 10th or 11th of April, somewhere in there. And I did my weigh in this morning, and I probably shouldn't post this video for kids because I am one pissed off guy right now. And who am I pissed at? Me. Because I broke one of the Keto 101 rules this past week, and it has cost me a lot. Let me explain. I love hazelnut cream coffee. I get the little pods. New England Coffee used to make them, and they still do. But a while back, they switched to these compostable pods, and they just didn't work in my Keurig, and it ticked me off. So I started searching around for other brands and testing this and that. And pardon me, I came across the local food chain, Kroger. They're not local, but around the East Coast. Um, and they had their own brand of hazelnut, just hazelnut, or maybe it's hazelnut cream. I can't remember. But I've been drinking that now for about 5 or 6 months, and it's okay. It's not the same as the hazelnut cream that they had. So lately, I've been ordering stuff online and trying different ones, and almost all of them are artificially flavored. It just depends on. I really like a heavy nutty flavor in there, and I just haven't been able to duplicate it since the New England thing went sideways on me. So anyway, I'm going through Walmart, and I looked up there, and lo and behold, hazelnut cream and Walmart, well, whatever. I don't even know the name of their local brand, but it's something or other. So anyway, I buy a box of it, and I'm like, well, it's Walmart. What the hell? I've tried everybody else. I may as well give them a shot. So I go home, and and this is like last Monday. It was like a week ago. And I go home, and I throw a pod in the Keurig, and I brew it up, and I taste it, and it has the most amazing nutty flavor that I've had in ages. So I was like, yes, leave it to Walmart, to come out with something like this, when I'm expecting the worst, and all of a sudden it's some of the best I've ever tasted. So I'm like, yay. So I drink this all week long, and it's got the nutty taste, and it's nice and smooth, and I'm like, yay, this is great. Not only that, it's cheap compared to the stuff I've been buying online from all these crazy companies out there. So anyway, uh, I'm loving this, right? And I start coffee at like 5 to 6 in the morning and go all the way through till 1 in the afternoon. And then I cut off. So I down 5 to 6 cups of coffee a day, pods. So I did this all week. And by Wednesday and Thursday, I was starting to feel a little bit like burnout and a little bit puffy. And I'm thinking, what the heck did I eat that didn't agree with me? It's got to be something. So I'm going over all the stuff I ate and the bacons and the eggs are good and all this. My eggs were a little old this week, so I'm thinking, oh geez, what did I get? So anyway, I went through the week, and this morning I get up, go out and get on the scale, and I was down, I think, 13 pounds last week when I weighed in. This morning I got on the scale and I'm down 8 pounds. In other words, I put on 5 pounds during the week, in 1 week. And I thought, first of all, the scale's got to be broken. So I'm running through the house to another scale to try that. Nope, same thing over there. I'm like, what the hell happened? So I'm sitting there racking my brain thinking, did I switch salts? Did I have too much of this? Too many electrolytes? Blah, 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 blah. Drink too much water? What did I do? And all of a sudden, it dawned on me that I had changed the coffee. So I go over there and I pick up the coffee, and lo and behold, it has 10 grams of carbohydrates per cup. So I was drinking as much as 50, 60, 70 carbs a day on coffee alone. Plus, keto, so I'm doing another 10 or 20 on that. So I'm 70 to 90 carbs a day, and I'm blowing up like a basketball. My joints are aching, my hands are aching, everything's killing me, and I'm so pissed off at myself. It's not Walmart, they have it on the label. All I had to do was look, but I never worry about coffee. It's just coffee. I don't add creamer, I don't add sugar, any substitutes, nothing. And it's fine. But they already put this in, and that's why it tasted so wonderful and smooth and blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, here I am. God knows how many weeks. What am I in? Week number 10 now. And I've lost 8 pounds. That's not even a pound a frickin' week. Okay. So I'm pissed. I've decided I'm going to do the program that Dr. Westman offers down in Duke University. He's a great keto guy. I think he's the best out there, and definitely the sharpest. He's a professor down at Duke that runs this whole program down there, and he's been doing it for 20 something years, and he knows keto in and out. And he has a great little program, and I'm not promoting him. You guys do what you want to do. I'm not doing medical advice. I'm just saying he's got a great program for starting out keto. If you want to check it out, go ahead. I can't even think of the name of it. I'll tell you my next video. But anyway, I'm going on that. I'm sticking to everything on there, and I'm not, I'm going back to my regular old nasty hazelnut coffee. Actually, New England went back to their pods now, and they're not doing the compostable pods anymore. They're doing the regular ones that are recyclable. So they work good in my Keurig. So I'm just going to go back to drinking their coffee. It does not have carbs. It's wonderful. So thank you to them for going back to the good stuff. So anyway, I'm just devastated. I mean, this is an absolute example of how careful you have to be today, because they put things, everything has garbage. And you got to watch, if you're trying to drop sugar, it's hidden. I can't even. I looked at the term on there, and I can't even remember what it was, but it's a type of sugar, and I just so upset with myself. So we're gonna see how fast I can drop this 5 pounds, and I'm telling you right damn now that by this time next Monday, I'm gonna lose that 5 and maybe a pound or two more, because I'm going real strict this week. So anyway, it just goes to show you, fall off the horse again, get back up, get on, and head down the damn trail, okay? That's all you can do. I'm not going to give up. 15, 20 years ago, if this would have happened, I would have got pissed at myself, taken a week off, and went on a binge at Pasta House or some damn thing. So, not doing that. I'm just getting right back on, even stricter than I was. And I'm going to get this handled, and mark my words, next Monday, we'll see. But I'll be making videos all week long. I'm getting my little vegetable garden in. I'm going to do, I grow tomatoes every year. I've been doing it for 20 something, 30 years now. I love a tomato, and on this diet, I can have one, every other day or even every day if I want to that's my carbs for the day. Also growing, pickling cucumbers, and I am going to make my own Clausen style dill pickles this year, because dill pickles are another thing I can eat on keto, and they're supposed to be really good for cramps and all that, because of the acids and all the sodium and all the good stuff in that pickle. You've heard the pickle juice stuff, right? So anyway, that's what I'm growing this year, pickles and tomatoes. So I'll be planting those this week and doing my usual stuff. So I'll catch up with you during the week, and I am going to weigh myself every lovely day this week because I want to see how fast I drop this stuff. All right, so Fatty Rod signing off. I'll talk at you tomorrow. Have a good Monday, everybody. Better than mine.